Hello, welcome to your latest Maths Wizard video. We're going to be taking a look at cube numbers and cube roots during this video. So by the end of the video, you'll be able to explain why some numbers are cube numbers, know your cube numbers up to 10 cubed, know how to cube root a number, and then complete some calculations using cubes and cube roots. So a cube number is a number that's found when we multiply a number by itself and then by itself again. So if we look at this example illustrated in the picture there, if you do 3 times 3, you get 9. So you can see that would make your top row of cubes just there. And if you times that by 3, you end up with 27 there. And in this diagram here, that is illustrated by the fact that we have 27 individual 1 by 1 by 1 cubes there that make our bigger cube, which is 3 times 3 times 3. So this kind of links in quite nicely with volume as a topic as well. So first 10 cube numbers, I would like you to try and figure out what they are. So I want all the way from 1 times 1 times 1 up to 10 times 10 times 10. So if you pause your video and have a go. Okay, here are your answers for this one then. So I'd say probably it's good to sort of learn it up to about here really. They don't tend to, on non-calculator papers, expect you to remember these too much here off the top of your head. I mean, as long as you know what a cube number is, the fact that you have to multiply a number by itself and then by itself again, that's kind of enough to get you through the GCSE maths syllabus, I would say. Okay, before we finish the video, then we've got a bit of cube rooting. So the cube root of a number is the factor of that number that we multiply by itself 3 times. So on this example here, the cube root of 27 is 3 because you do 3 times 3 times 3 to get 27. So some other examples, cube root of 8 is 2 because you do 2 times 2 times 2 to get 8. Cube root of 64 is 4 because you do 4 times 4 times 4 to get 64. Cube root of 125 is 5 because you do 5 times 5 times 5. And then cube root of 1000 is 10 because you do 10 times 10 times 10. Okay, what I'd like you to do now then is we've got 5 questions here on this topic, 5 sums that all involve cubing and cube rooting. I'd like you to pause your video and have a go, and then we'll take a look at the answers to these 5 questions. Okay, and here are the answers to these questions then. So if we just go through them, 4 cubed is 64, and if we cube root 27, we get 3, and that gives us our 67 here. So remember to always follow our rules of BIDMAS. We've got to do the cube rooting and the cubing here first before we do our addition. And on this one here, we've got 8 just there. Add 125 there, and that will give us 133. Cube root of 125 is 5. Take 7 away, and we get into our negative numbers there. We get minus 2. 1 cubed, remember, is 1. Times that by 1000, and we'll get 1000. Then we've got 1000 there for 10 cubed, divided by the cube root of 125, which is 5. And that will give us our 200 there for our final answer. Okay, thank you very much for listening, guys. So if you are enjoying what you're seeing here, please subscribe to my Maths Wizard YouTube channel. There's going to be lots of resources related to the GCSE Maths Foundation syllabus. Some nice videos that are going to be roughly between about 4 to 10 minutes maximum, just to sort of help you break your GCSE down into smaller chunks. Okay, thank you very much, and bye-bye.